Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome in and happy Friday. We are still with an overlap of Mercury retrograde, Venus in retrograde, which I think is only for 2 or 3 more days. Um, so that has hit me like a truck. Well, Mercury retrograde has, and my tech has had snafu after snafu. So hopefully recording all of this will go smoothly. Here's hoping. Thank you for so much for your comments over the course of the week. I have been slow at catching up on those, so give me some time over the weekend and I will get back to you guys. If you have anything to say, always drop me a message below. And until then, let's dig in to the weekend readings. Alrighty, Aries, let's check into the weekend. Show me the weekend for Aries. Is it going to be a good weekend for Aries? Okay. Five of Swords, King of Wands, Leo energy, Ace of Swords, Judgment, Eight of Swords, Death, card of Scorpio, Empress, card of Taurus and Libra. Oh, no, that's supposed to be, that's the last card. There we go. Temperance, card of Sag, Moon, card of Pisces. Excuse me. This feels like some good realizations this weekend. You're getting out of, if you were in a funk, you're getting out of that. That's over. There's an awakening process that's getting you out of that, helping you see a situation in a new way. Like if you were beating yourself up over something or wallowing, there's kind of like the heavens part and light comes down and a realization hits and you're like, oh, it's not my fault. Okay. There's some truth here about a situation or a person. Could be a King of Wands, sure. Where it's like the win is that this person's gone. Okay. Now it looks like you are beginning the journey of the self. This is really great. Empress, card of Taurus and Libra, Temperance, card of Sag, Moon, card of Pisces. And it feels like you're wandering into your deeper layers. Okay, your deeper layers. The unknown parts of the self. And yes, it is going to take some time, but it's going to turn you into this. So, into your divine feminine. And this person won't even be able to hang on your radar when you level up to this. Okay, there are some sort of thoughts attached to who this person is, was, whatever. And something happens where, so we have the Emperor battling the devil here. That's Aries, that is you. Aries Capricorn energy. It feels like you almost have like you're far enough away from this person or whatever this dynamic or connection was. You're able to see it more clearly. Yes, sure. Lovers, sure. Lover situation, sure, sure. But now you're able to see your feelings about it, when your feelings started, when they changed, when they changed. You're able to see it like play by play because you're far enough away from it now. Okay. And now I love how it's Eight of Cups, Emperor, Devil, Judgment. Because this Emperor is not fazed by this devil. Is not fazed by this devil. Because emotionally, when it comes to this person, you're checked out. You're checked out. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Because it's almost like this traded off being a wish granted and a dumpster fire. Like there were highs and there were lows, and there was no median chill tempo to this. Okay. There's the trying to hold on to it in the past. You probably took the risk for everything, is how it's coming up. Yeah, Libra energy there with Justice, Four of Wands. This had to go in order. It was never going to be a balanced thing. It was never going to be balanced and fair. It was never, 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 never. Okay. Now, all that's on you is to explore the depth of you. Okay. To know thyself. to know thyself, okay? To solve the mystery that is you. And it looks like you're starting to do that piece by piece over the course of the weekend. This is going to be a really excellent journey for you, okay? Good luck, guys. All right, everyone. Let's see if it's going to be a good weekend for Taurus. Is it going to be a good weekend for Taurus? Okay. Ace of Coins, Ace of Swords, Lovers, card of Gemini. Interesting. Ten of Coins, Eight of Cups, Seven of Swords, Ace of Cups. Chariot card of Cancer, Three of Cups. This is good. This is good. This feels all all internal, like not necessarily interacting with others over the course of the weekend. This is all in the mind and the heart. Deciding the truth, the reality that is desired in a lover's connection. Like, so this is a single Taurus. This is a single Taurus. Deciding, being really honest, okay, about what's needed in the real world, okay, for a lover's connection. It doesn't look like you're actively searching. It looks like you are actively building, and building in secret is how it's coming across. Building in secret. Okay. But under the surface here, there is manifestation energy starting to percolate, and percolating towards manifesting love is just increasing. Magician, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. It's just increasing. Okay. This is something, I mean, you could have done a vision board on, like, dream relationship, which I highly recommend, or dream partner kind of thing. It's percolating in the universe, whether you fully realize it or not. But the more attention you're giving to it, where it's like you are starting to picture that person in your world. And say, like, you're living in a place that you hope to move out of, you wouldn't picture that person in your current house then. What's the dream house that you would have together? Picture that house. Picture being with that person in that house. Okay. So this is an opportunity to utilize the imagination as you're chiseling away at whatever it is your goal is in your physical world that's also building. Okay. It looks like you either know or you figure is how it's coming across. You either know or you figure that you will meet love when you go visit friends. When you go visit friends. That's how it's coming across. It's not coming across as family. Could be an event, sure. But like driving to see friends is how it's coming across. So I don't know if you live in the middle of nowhere and your friends live in a city where there's more people, where you could possibly run into somebody. Let's see. Yeah, you're getting real comfortable with analyzing options and choices when it comes to long term. Very no nonsense about it, but it's not that it's not cold and calculated. It's like you're actually like stoked about this. Okay, because it's yes, it is going to come in. Yes, it is going to come in. There's something about when this comes in, it's like you're going to know all the work that you put in with your mind and with your heart, perhaps even in your physical world, that like for example, your friends will be like, how did Taurus end up with that person? How did you get someone, how did you find someone so awesome? And you're like, well, they're awesome because I'm awesome. Yeah, you've been through enough of the sadness part. You're here to manifest the real deal. And so you're letting your mind and your heart really percolate in that space of building the dream connection, the dream person. I wonder if we'll see it in your weekly reading next week. That would be really interesting. In the meantime, this looks fun. Keep doing what you're doing. Good luck, guys. All right, Gemini, let's see what's it going to be. Is it going to be a good weekend for Gemini? Let's see. 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords, 7 of Swords, 6 of Wands, Empress, card of Taurus and Libra, Hanged Man, Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, we are scheming. We are planning. We are masterminding. All in your air. All in your air this weekend, which is good. That's your element. That's your element. You are quite literally making plans and trying to move as quickly as you can. Okay. Making plans, moving as quickly as you can. I'm hearing quickly and as decisively. There's some sort of, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Page of Wands. Empress is here. Interesting. There's some sort of, there's some sort of secret truth here. I was going to say that gives you a win, but I'm hearing lets you off the hook. Yeah, it's Leo energy there. It has to do with, because they're both looking at her. This is you. This is you. And we have the whole family here. King, Queen, Knight, Page. Interesting. So what is it about her? There's some secret she's keeping or knows about her. There's 3 queens now. Does she have others? Are you finding out that she has others? There's the Emperor. Ooh. Because Tower, Scorpio energy, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. There's others here. Someone picked up. It feels like, Gemini, it feels like you picked up on a third party. And now you're making plans. You may not have outed this person. Now you're making your plan to make a smooth getaway, because a win is a win. 5 of Swords, a win is a win. There's like, this is telling me that you have wanted to be free of this. Okay. You've wanted to be free of this. There is someone here, okay, there's someone else here that you see differently that you want to make an offer to. Perhaps you needed to go through this to see the person you're with correctly, plus someone, there's too many fucking people here. There is just too many people here. So the person you're with has at least 2 others. It's not that you're the only one that knows either, because the Page of Wands, King of Wands, does the kid you have together or one of her kids knows too? But here's the thing, it's like, I'm not getting any of this fire coming from you. It's like, I am angry. She betrayed me, blah, blah, blah. I'm getting none of that. It's almost like you waited for this person to screw up so you can leave. Well, what you ordered is incoming. Like this weekend, it's like now you're making plans. Not that you're telling anybody, you're making plans, exit plans. And the moment that this comes live, the truth is revealed, you're there in the winner's circle, like doing your end zone dance. Like, yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Bye. Wow. That is wild. That is wild. There's something here with being unable to move towards an Empress in the past, and clearly it could have been because you were with a Queen of Wands to your King of Wands kind of thing. You wanted to move toward this person, and now you're getting off scot-free. And now there's a chance. Wow. Okay. Hope it shows up in your weekly reading next week. Good luck with this, guys. Alrighty. Is it going to be a good weekend for Cancer? Is it going to be a good weekend for Cancer? 5 of Wands, Lovers, card of Gemini, Hangman, Queen of Wands, Chariot, there you are, card of Cancer, Page of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, come here, come here, come here, come here, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands. This is good, so I don't understand why you're having this struggle. Why are we struggling about a lover's connection that's advancing? That's advancing. There's something here. Okay. So we have Gemini, Cancer, fire sign energy. Okay. Because it feels like you have. Is the struggle because you have feelings? Because this Page of Cups is yours. You feel some kind of way about someone that you're highly attracted to. Okay. But it's almost like you're thinking about the ending before this even begins. You're worried about an ending before it even begins. Everything ends, though, my friend. Everything ends. Sometimes you have a say in how it ends. Sometimes you don't. Okay? But there's a desire to start new, to make it real, to make it official, to make it official for sure. They're really excited about it. It's naturally moving in that direction, and as it's naturally moving in that direction, you trigger. Show me about this person. So this feels like insecurity. Okay. Magician, Moon, 9 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 7. This feels like insecurity, like she can have whoever she wants. She's a cat, she can have whoever she wants. So that's the foundation of the instability. I know that's an oxymoron. That's the crux of it. She can have whoever she wants. They can have whoever they want, which means I could lose something that makes me happy very, very easily. But you don't know that, though. But they like you, though. I'm going to take this risk, and I'm going to look foolish. And I'm going to look foolish because they're going to decide that they want better than me. It's like, well, got to get rid of some insecurity issues here, okay? I know you move forward from it because there's the death card of Scorpio right there. I know you move forward from that. You're kicking and screaming, whether internally or externally. Okay. Empress card of Taurus, Libra, 6 of Swords. It's like you could be going towards the happiest thing that ever happens to you and kicking and screaming the whole way. Is that really the way you want to go? I'm not saying you two are having this argument between you two. This feels like an internal struggle. Okay? This feels like an internal struggle. It's that it's a really loving thing that's also stable. I mean, can anybody do better than that? I don't think anybody can. I really don't think anybody can. I'm kind of getting the vibe that some of this is Cancer. If you've only been recently single, kind of thing, like you were set on being single for a bit, and then you meet someone fantastic, that feels like part of the struggle as well. Okay. This person, this Queen of Wands, is stoked to start something real with you. Okay, and it looks like over the course of this weekend, you're struggling to basically resolve if you're going to do it too, if you're going to jump in and join. And you already have the presence of feelings here for this person, and that doesn't mean nothing. That means something. So make sure you take that into account as you make your decision. Good luck, guys. All right, let's see if it's a good weekend for Leo. Is it a good weekend for Leo. Let's dig in. Ace of Cups, Two of Swords, Nine of Coins. Someone likes being single. Page of Coins. Hermit, card of Virgo, Queen of Coins. Ten of Wands. Death, card of Scorpio. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So, yep. Someone digs being single. Okay. Someone digs it. Blocking that Ace of Cups, getting from that Nine of Pentacles. Someone has been single and content. Okay. And learning about what it is that they would have in next connection if they want next connection. Okay. Yeah, they learned a lot. Five of Coins. Y'all learned a lot. Five of Coins, Magician, Hangman. What it is you've learned really has to do with what not to accept. Okay. It feels like after whatever was your last connection, really puts you in a state of pause when it comes to relationships, romantic relationships. Once you get past that, those ideas, okay, and you release it entirely, you're going to kind of get this whole vibe that the world really is your oyster. There is limitless options. What do you want it to look like? Whether single or not, but it seems like you're starting to think about Queen of Coins, that spouse energy. Okay. I feel like someone's like really just honestly asking themselves, do I want to do the whole wife and kids thing? I mean, you could do just the wife thing, or you could do just the kids thing. Because I feel like this is for a Leo who has had their 10 of Pentacles split before. Like you've gone through divorce, had to split up stuff. It's like, I don't know, do I still want to do anything like that? Okay. Because I see you trying to hold on to everything that's just yours, and to take the risk for long-term happiness with another person would mean you're going to have to put some of your heart in it. And as beautiful as that sounds, there's a little bit of a wall there. There's a little bit of a wall there. There's the, oh, I'll put a little bit into it. But it's like you can't put a little bit into something and for it to be everything you need in return. More maintenance is involved, I'm afraid. Okay. Yeah, this is based on bad past experience that has withheld whoever Leo this is for back from pursuing new. Because it feels like you block an Ace of Cups, so there is someone around. There is someone around. There's also opportunity here. Excuse me. Excuse me. There is an opportunity here to kind of see the devil for what it is. The fear. To see the fear for what it really is. You know what's fair now. You know what's fair now. You may not have seen the whole picture before, but you do see it now. And that's going to help you when you do select a new Ace of Cups. Okay. But you seem to be fine. You seem to be perfectly content. Nothing wrong with being single. Being single is awesome. I highly recommend everyone spending time in their singleness before being paired. Okay. But this seems to be something that it seems there's a rejection of a cup over the course of the weekend, and then thinking what it is you want going forward in connection. And once you release the resistance, more options are going to open to you than you realize. Good luck, guys. Alrighty. Is it going to be a good weekend for Virgo? Is it going to be a good weekend for Virgo? Please. Page of Coins, Six of Wands, Eight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Queen of Coins, Page of Cups. This is good. This is good. It may not feel the best, but this is good. This is good overall. So what I'm getting here, you've learned something about yourself where you've gotten in your own way, where your ego has gotten, that has held you back. Where your ego has held you back. This is good, because then you know what to remove, what to fix, right? This is good. And you see how that has perhaps lost you an opportunity or opportunities. Okay. In the process of gaining this kind of stability that you want, okay, it actually starts with the heart space. Everything you wish for your life starts with your heart. Okay. There's something here where if you've been living a very 3D life, which Ten of Pentacles, sure. Oh, there's someone back here. You still keep an eye on them, a Queen of Wands. Okay. Someone that you're disappointed that it was over, but you still keep an eye on them. They've done their healing work. Yes, it was a real lover situation. Lovers, Ten of Cups. It was a significant lover situation. Disappointment that it was over. But covered that up with, okay. Okay, so there was something here that was learned where you see how your ego was getting you in the way of opportunities that could have included that person. Okay. The loss of a particular 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Now there's here starting over. You're starting to analyze your resistances and triggers. Good. This is really good. Taking stock of how things have been so far, how things have turned out so far for you personally. Analyzing what it was exactly that made you happy and what changed. This is good. This is excellent self-reflection, guys. It's not comfortable, but it's good that you're doing it, because then you have the chance to not repeat patterns or create new ones that are healthier for you. Okay. So taking stock of how you viewed love before versus now and making adjustments accordingly. This is really good. This is really good. There's something here where someone, there is a Virgo who has reevaluated the company that they keep. For example, if you have nothing but unhappily divorced friends, for example, you might be looking at love a certain kind of way, because you are, like, what is it, your 3 or 5 closest people in your life. So if they are all one way, then it's possible that you are also only one way. Okay. But something happened here where you learned, and you're starting to wake up and pull the loose thread on the sweater to start to unravel, which is really great, because you're starting to see how much there's something about this Queen of Pentacles that's something about home, that so really wanting peaceful home environment with your person, with the right person. So I'm guessing in the past it was not. It all starts with what the heart really truly yearns for, and now you're finally getting to that. This is exciting. Good luck with this, guys. Alrighty, is it going to be a good weekend for Libra? Trying to pop out there. The High Priestess trying to jump out. Let's see what that's about. Is it going to be a good weekend for Libra? Three of Cups. Oh. Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Justice. There you are. Death, card of Scorpio. Nine of Swords. Okay, this is good. Ten of Wands. Ten of Swords. Come here. Ace of Pentacles. Yes. You're planning something. You're planning. You're planning for the end of a tough cycle. Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords, the worst tens in the tarot deck. You are working away at something. You might only be telling your friends about it, but otherwise keeping your mouth shut. Okay. You are planning something, and you're going to use the fruits of that labor in order to help transition into new opportunity after this door slams closed. There's something here for someone if you've been in a situation where you've had trouble sleeping, that's all going to end. It's specifically coming about like trouble sleeping for somebody. Card of Taurus and Libra with the Empress, Chariot card of Cancer, Page of Wands. This feels like the announcement to leave. Whatever are the fruits of this labor is helping you level up to Empress. You're going to put yourself in a really good position. I mean, whether it's padding your checking account or whatever, or having a new job lined up that's better than the one that you have, that will pay for relocation, move, whatever. There's something there where you're making sure you have every single frickin' duck in a row before you say anything to anyone. Which tells me you know how those people would react if they knew, because it's coming in as two tens, the worst tens. Okay. I'm hearing with this, I've made it to the promised land. I've always said that jokingly with certain things, so it's probably just for me. Mm-hmm. There's this situation here. Mm-hmm. It has only given to you in a certain way with certain, thank you, restrictions, is how it's coming through. When there was actual love and care, but there was a moment where the truth was seen about that, where there's an element of control involved that just kind of killed it for you. That's fair. That's not what love is about. Yes, where you're going, you will be happier. Yes. It won't be the transition itself. The physical transition will not be as tough because you have prepared and planned. You have prepared and planned. Yes, you have prepared and planned. Keeping to yourself until it's time to drop the bomb. Mm-hmm. Sag energy. You're leaving behind something that was some form of stable, but it's like this isn't enough. That's not enough. That's not enough. There's an element of control here. There's an element of control here that just kind of killed it for you. And so now you're making the plan, you're keeping your mouth shut, you're going to drop the bomb. And you know how they're going to react, so you're making sure you have everything lined up before you go, before you say anything. Whew. It's a lot. I'm glad you have some form of support system, even if it's a friend you call once in a while that lives elsewhere, to let them know that you're okay, and that you're planning to leave and they're cheering you on. Ah, what a weekend. Good luck, guys. All right, is it going to be a good weekend for Scorpio? Is it going to be a good weekend for Scorpio? Let's see. All right. High Priestess, card of Pisces, Five of Cups, Queen of Swords. I always find how your guys' mind works really interesting and practical. Let's see. 2 of Wands, 4 of Cups, King of Cups. There you are. 8 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Judgment. Ooh. This feels like a review. This feels like a review. It's it feels like it's a situation that you thought was a great idea at the time to make certain decisions, but now that you reflect on it, you're like, shit. Because it's almost like you're having the self-talk over the weekend of, where did it all go wrong? Where did it all go wrong? There was something that you chose to leave behind, almost chose to lose. From a practical standpoint, it's something you chose to lose. You knew it would make you sad for a little bit, but for some reason you concluded that it was best to lose it, to choose the disappointment, even though it was something that made you so happy. It was something that made you so happy. Can't deny the sun. And something that you still look back on. Okay. So when you emotionally pulled away from the thing that you were okay to lose, to start something in the real world elsewhere, possibly with someone else, that's when judgment called. Got it. I'm hearing that's when the first domino started to fall. Domino effect as a result of karma, decisions, things like that, right? Interesting. Very guarded against something that you were very eager to see come in. What a contradiction. Very guarded against something that you were eager to see come in. Okay. Let's see. Ah, possible Libra with that 10 of Cups. So when this Ace of Cups came in, you took it upon yourself to decide. Okay. That the connection was so incredible. It's a 10 of Cups. That's an incredible connection. It's a 10 of Cups. That you took the opportunity to kind of study it and decide and conclude, rather, that it is best to block this 10 of Cups. I had a change on perspective of that particular discovery sense. There's now an understanding that a certain person was the best person to make plans with, to plant seeds with. And it's the person that was chosen to be, that you chose to lose. Hey, I've said it once, I'll say it again. We are completely capable of screwing up our own lives all by ourselves. We don't need, like that phrase, the devil made me do it. Like, nah, no one made you do nothing. We all either choose or do not choose, which is still a choice, right? So something about the level of emotions felt for this connection, for this person, was quite overwhelming. And it's something you desire to revisit and start again. You were used to a particular comfort zone, keeping people at a certain distance, certain proximity, because otherwise it's uncomfortable. The emotions are overwhelming. For someone here, there is a mother wound that needs to be addressed. Okay. Because as you reflect on where did it all go wrong over the course of the weekend, you find that point. That point is the decisions made on this connection. That was the soul bond. That was a gift. So when you emotionally moved away from this and started something real elsewhere, judgment call, that first domino of that ripple effect, fell. Which makes me wonder just how much chaos you're standing in right now and how many dominoes have fell. It's a tough one, but good luck, guys. Alrighty, Sagittarius, let's see if it's going to be a good weekend for you guys. Is it going to be a good weekend for Sagittarius? 4 swords, could be good. Let's see, is it going to be a good weekend for Sagittarius? There you are, Temperance card of Sag, 5 of Cups, King of Wands, that's Leo energy. Moon is Pisces energy. Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords. Ouch. Well, I was hoping it was good. Ace of Swords, Ten of Wands, Sun, Leo energy. So, I feel like you ran into an ex. I feel like you ran into an ex and all the sad stuff came rushing back. Okay. It's kind of wondering what happened to make it all end this way. Okay. The truth of that doesn't seem like it's particularly kind to you because it's overwhelming. The truth doesn't seem particularly kind to you, but it is something that does need to be illuminated. All right. It is something that does need to be illuminated in order to process. Okay. Show me some of the unknown. It looks like it looks like you made the choice to hold back in a connection and then it deteriorated from there. Yes, it was a fated connection. You were fated to meet. You were fated to meet, but doesn't necessarily mean you're fated to stay together. You could only determine that for yourselves. Because like I said, what was it in Gemini or Scorpio's readings? Like we're perfectly capable of screwing up our own lives by ourselves. We don't need help. So if you told the person that you were with, like, we're just friends, I'm even getting like adventure buddies. Like if you would go out of the area to go like rock climbing or something, road tripping or something like that. There was actually something there that was more, that was far, far more, but you would not acknowledge. You would not acknowledge. You would block your cup when it was very clear the depth of what this was. Okay. So I understand why you'd have such a reaction in coming into contact with this person, because it does feel like over the weekend you run into an ex. Okay. There's the shutting down of argument, clinging to more like patriarchal dynamic here, like I'm the man, I'm the money maker, so I'm going to shut this argument down. There's a little bit of that wanting to win, but what you lost was this person's heart. You see that the end happened because of how you acted or didn't act. Too afraid to put the heart space into a soul bond. You're not the first one to do it, you're not the last. But you can not repeat this. There's an idea. You cannot repeat this. There's some sort of old broken record you're telling yourself about relationships or about whatever gender group you date. It's an old story that you're telling yourself that needs to die in order to have success in relationship in the future, or at least a shot at success in a relationship in the future. So I'm, as much as painful as it looks like, as it was to run into this person, this is the chance to reflect, to hold that mirror up, take accountability, responsibility, and then process accordingly, which is on the docket. So good luck, guys. Alrighty, is it going to be a good weekend for Capricorn, please? Is it going to be a good weekend for Capricorn? Knight of Cups, Six of Wands, Two of Cups. Hey now. Hangman, Judgment, Nine of Pentacles. Oop. High Priestess, card of Pisces. Magician. Six of Swords. Oh, okay. Yeah. This is good. This is good. This is good. Someone doesn't want to wholeheartedly there's a Capricorn who doesn't want to wholeheartedly admit that they want new love. It's like, no, but everything's good, so why would I Why would I change anything? Why would I change anything? But you know, here in the future, you're going to move in the direction of partnership. It's like your heart is getting ready. Your heart is getting ready. Yeah, past disappointment has led you to stabilize your own energy in such a way where no one else is able to disappoint you like that again because you're stable in your energy. Disappointment has kept you away from a relationship. That's fair. That's fair, especially if they have more than once. That's fair. There's something here based around a fear of the kind of partner that you like. Like if you like something high functioning, like a CEO kind of person. Okay. There's something here where there's fear around wanting what you want. Don't do that. If you like someone that's high functioning like that, then or high performing like that, then that's what you like. And that's okay. If you like someone that's more of a blue collar kind of individual, there you go. If you like someone who works on cars, if you like whatever it is, if you like someone who paints, whatever it is, there's something about here of resistance of accepting the kind of person you want. The kind of person you want is an emperor. So it's divine masculine counterpart energy, but it also could be a type, a boss type, okay? High functioning, high performing type, masculine energy. There's no reason to shy away from wanting what it is that you want, just because a version of that may have shafted you in the past. Okay. Don't judge the whole group, right? Not the whole group. You only need one. Okay. So you're going to have to run into them, and it's going to have to be really persuasive to you in order for you to give yourself permission to leave behind being single. That's what it is you're telling me here. But the romantic part of you that we all have to some degree, the romantic part of you wants new love. It's okay to admit that to yourself, and it's also okay to admit what you want and what that looks like and who that looks like. Favorite characteristics, favorite features, um, favorite personality traits, communicative styles, things like that. It's like, because in the near future, you're going to manifest this, and it's going to be the easiest thing that you do because you've had time to kind of sit on this. Okay. You've had time to sit on this and let it percolate in your mind and in your heart. So, when you choose to manifest, it's gonna be a smooth arrival. So I hope we see this in the outcome in your weekly reading next week. Until then, good luck, guys. Alrighty, is it going to be a good weekend for Aquarius? Is it going to be a good weekend for Aquarius? Let's see. Death card of Scorpio. 7 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 5 of Swords, 6 of Wands, 4 of Swords. There we go. And then 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, 9 of Cups. I feel like someone's laying someone to rest, like someone passed away, and like this weekend is the funeral. So that got really specific. Sorry. There's something here about not wanting people to approach to possibly say condolences and be a little bit more further proximity of viewing the situation. a little dark, sorry. Because this feels like the procession of laying someone to rest. This is really specific. Something about who this person is and the whole life and death thing has got you thinking about, or it could be making funeral plans, like your estate planning. Could be. You're going over all of your legal stuff, your trust, will, and all that kind of thing. Like not wanting to do that, but needing to. That could fit. But there's something here that makes you, of course, anxious about the future, but setting yourself on a plan. Maybe this person passed tragically, if someone did pass away. Maybe it was tragic, or they left something, a dream, unaccomplished. Okay, that maybe they left a dream unaccomplished. Because it's the thoughts here, the headspace is telling me that there's been some review when it comes to, excuse me, your own life. Excuse me. Well, for someone, it could be dad. Could be spouse, but someone, it could be dad. If there's like some surprise health scare kind of thing. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Scorpio energy with the Tower. What else do we have? The truth of certain things come to light that was denied before or buried under the moon, that are still held on to, now must be reviewed. There was love here. There was love here. Okay. I mean, it's not an easy thing. I am sorry for your loss. I see there's the wreath. There's going to be some sort of discovery of where some money is going. That's going to shine some new light on this Emperor. That's going to make someone a little bit angry. Something about how this unfolds is supposed to happen the way that it happens in order to close, like, it feels like the end of an era. So if there was a patriarchal figure, because it's coming up as an emperor, so it could be grandpa, granddad. It's like the end of an era of this person's reign over the family. It's almost like the whole group. It's like, yes, it's sad that it's a loss, but it's also, there's a sense of relief coming through as well. So do what you got to do to take care of yourself and your energy and support yourself during this. I am very sorry for your loss if you did lose someone. If this is you planning your paperwork for when you pass on, it's rough, but we all got to do it. It's the smart thing to do. Okay. Good luck, you guys. Alright, is it going to be a good weekend for Pisces? Is it going to be a good weekend for Pisces? Is it going to be a good weekend for Pisces? Is it going to be a good weekend for Pisces? Justice card of Libra. Magician. Star. Ooh. Aquarius energy. 10 of Cups. Moon. Pisces energy. 4 of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. King of Cups. Scorpio energy. Chariot. Cancer energy. Ooh. This is good. This is good. I feel like someone gets a karma payout. Okay. Someone gets a karma payout. There's something manifesting in a situation that is very much a fated event that is going to show true colors for all involved. Okay. And then there's a question that happens What is it? What is it? It's not so much what makes me happy. It feels like holding on to something that isn't there anymore is what it feels like. There's a disappointment in a lost bond, But now there's a determination to move forward. There's something about reclaiming waters here. Let's get a little more into this because it feels a little too broad. Let's see. Okay, whatever this connection was, there was big hesitancy on moving toward it. There was the devil standing in the way of a 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups, a significant soulmate that would have ensured long-term happiness with another person. Moving away from it. Yeah, that was the thought it was a good idea at the time. Sure. That Capricorn energy is saying nope. Nope. Okay. Okay. I think Gemini might have had some similar energy. You don't know what went wrong. And now you now you see it was love. Now you see it was love. There's something undeniable about evaluating the results of after this connection was gone versus when you had it in your life. And as you give yourself permission to review, it's like a shock wave that goes through you there with Hierophant in the Tower. That's Taurus Scorpio energy. And you see how certain decisions may have been confusing to the other person or even manipulative, whether you meant to or not. Whether you meant to or not, it's still there. It's still there. You're seeing it clearly because you're far enough away from it. Yeah, there was real love there. And in like the last conversation, there was a guarded coldness there that just led to further disappointment. And you're hanging on to that last conversation. You're hanging on to that last conversation. I'm hearing, wouldn't I be foolish if I pursued this? Which makes me wonder what sort of taboo is in place. Is it an age gap thing? Is it a employer-employee thing? Because all you're thinking about now, I'm sorry, not even thinking, all your heart feels now is going forward in the direction of what it desires most. Okay? And there still is desire for this connection. Okay? But it feels like this, all that's being realized is still coming to the surface. So give yourself some time for everything to surface and then sift through it all. Give yourself time to do that fair and square, okay? Don't jump the gun here because there's a lot to come to the surface that you have no idea yet. Okay, so it's important to wait. Alrighty. Good luck, you guys.